If you're having issues with your Google Ads extensions not showing with your ads, then there's a couple of things to consider here. For one, you can see here that we've got like a couple of call out extensions, but this last one is not showing at all, or at least hasn't gotten any clicks. It's got an impression, but this structured snippet extension has not gotten any impressions. So in part, this is a new campaign. It's going to take some time for Google to start testing and figure out what's working. And that's really the crux of it, is that when we add assets or extensions to our ads, we give Google a whole bunch of options, and then Google's going to use its artificial intelligence to figure out like which extensions actually are causing the ads to perform better. And based on which extensions are improving the performance of the ads, it's going to determine which ones to show on which ads and which ones not to show. So your extensions won't show every single time somebody does a search, because sometimes Google feels like if it doesn't include an extension or any extensions, that your ads will perform the best. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if your extensions aren't showing along with your ads. But sometimes it can mean that the quality of the extensions are not so great. So this is really common with image extensions. You can see that a majority of the image extensions that are showing here are square format. That's just because that's the more common version that Google tends to put alongside the ads themselves. And so it's going to show those a lot more often. And particularly, it's going to show ones that perform well. So this one where someone's vacuuming the inside of a car seems to be getting a lot of impressions here. And then some of these square ones, or somebody like cleaning an engine bay, is not getting any action at all, right? And so that doesn't necessarily mean that these aren't working or that something is wrong. It really just means that Google is finding that these images up here are the ones that are performing the best when they serve alongside of our ads. The other thing to mention too is that this data here is specific to the behavior when your extension shows on your ad. So like this one has 6 clicks right here, but it doesn't mean that the image itself was clicked 6 times. I'm not even sure you can click on the image in an ad. Anyways, so all that means is, of the 87 times that this image extension was shown with the ad itself got 6 clicks, which means that there's a 7% click-through rate when this extension shows on the ad. And you can even look at, if you come over here to modify columns, you can adjust the columns in here. You can add in like conversions or cost per conversion, and you'll be able to see some of that data as well. But again, the conversions really only indicate how many conversions come from the ads themselves when these extensions show up. So it does look like the call-out extensions are, when they're showing on the ads, it's leading to some decent conversions coming through, which is good to see, right? And same with this first image here, which we were kind of talking about earlier. Like, this is probably the best performing image. Now, if you do have a whole bunch of assets that are not running at all, maybe you'll have 1 or 2 that are, you can kind of figure out what's working and then try to replicate that, create better extensions that are similar or better to what you're already seeing that's kind of working. And that should improve the visibility of your extensions. So if you have a whole bunch that are just not running at all, and you've been running, $500 or $1,000 of ad spend to your campaign, and some of these aren't showing at all, then you can pause them or remove them. Just come over here, pause them, and then you can add new ones in. Of course, just click this button here, add new assets or extensions as they used to be called. Add them in here, and then give it some time and see if the new ones you created are performing, if they're showing up on the ads, if they're improving the performance of the ads. And you can just keep repeating that process until you've gotten all of your extensions to start showing up alongside your ads. So I hope you found this helpful. there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here, and really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.